Today on Karamo.
So why do you think he doesn't want to commit?
He don't want to date a woman with kids.
She wants to unlock his phone and find the truth.
Not want a woman with no kids.
I want to start my own family.
How dare you? Like,
Is he keeping the door open for other women?
Who was it that put this message in your head that, like, these babies ain't really yours? You know that, right?
Plus, you were hurt. Best friends estranged for 10 years.
Met this new guy,
Oh.
and she just turned on me.
Can these women resolve their issues?
My situation changed.
Not invite me to the daughter's birthday?
I did invite
no,
you to the
did
daughter-
not. Talk to the hand.
Welcome to the show. Today's guest has been fighting for a title and a relationship from her man for the last 2 years, but she fears that she may never get that from him. See, she wants to go from bayfriend to girlfriend. I know, right? All right, she thinks the reason she is a bayfriend and not a girlfriend is hidden in his phone, and she has asked me to unlock it to find out the truth. Please welcome my guest, Vanessa, to the show. Hi, Vanessa.
hey, Karamo.
Vanessa, the outfit and the boots are given.
Thank
it's
you.
Cute.
Hi, nice to
I
meet
love
you.
how you doing. She look cute, right?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
So, Vanessa, let's go for it. How long have you been with Trevor?
Well, I've known Trevor for about, I would say, going on 2 years.
2 years, okay.
But we have not been together at all.
Oh,
No
so for
title.
you say, oh, because he calls you bayfriend, not girlfriend. The title
Well-
is girlfriend. Why is it so important to you?
Initially, it wasn't. Initially, we both decided we was just gonna stay friends. We didn't want a relationship. But then as time went on,
Yes.
I caught feelings.
Yeah. Them feelings will sneak up on you in a heartbeat.
Did that.
Did
Definitely,
they?
definitely.
Okay. So why do you think he doesn't want to commit?
I'm guessing it's conflicting for Trev. He already had a previous relationship. The relationship came with 2 other kids, and you know, he still feel a bond with them. I have 3 kids, and Trev, he decided after that other relationship failed, he don't want to date a woman with kids.
Oh. So if he doesn't want to date a woman with kids, I'm confused. Okay.
Isn't it, right? You know, we going on dates, we going on trips, we meeting each other parents. We doing
when
everything.
you meet parents, that's like the next level.
It is. It really is. And all our friends, they were like, y'all are in denial. They was like, you guys are really together.
Does he say I love you?
All the time.
Okay.
All the time. So imagine that one.
Well, that makes sense why you caught the feelings then, because he's telling you we're meeting parents, we're doing everything together, and you say I love you, then of course I'm gonna catch feelings.
Correct.
Did you see other people?
Yep, we both did, actually. We both were dating other folk. Initially, we wasn't talking at all, because when we ended on bad terms, you know, because we both were getting argumentative. Well, I was more argumentative because I wanted the relationship.
Of course. So what happened when y'all were both dating those other people?
Well, actually, I ran into someone. I started dating my neighbor nephew, which is like a big no-no. Like, don't date nobody on your block because you can't get rid of them. Type thing. You know what I mean? Like, don't. And I promise y'all, don't
Lesson
do
of the
it.
day. That's the lesson of the day.
Oh, yeah, I learned my lesson now, guys. I tell you what, because he was doing cartwheels through my window, literally. It was so bad that I almost died during the break.
Wow, so it
Actually.
got violent.
It got violent.
Oh my gosh.
Something unbeknownst to me. I didn't think that would be coming at all.
Yeah.
At all. I probably wouldn't even made it here.
Did Trevor help out in any way? Did he save you from that?
Sure, certainly, because actually when we stopped talking, Trevor's like, look, I can't do this no more.
Yeah.
But then he did leave off, and I'm glad he did say, if you ever need me, make sure you just call me. Like, you could still call me. So in my mind, I'm like, you know what? I'm never calling Trevor, because I got this, like, complex where, like, you know, I don't need nobody if you don't need me.
You a Scorpio?
Yep. I love my sign.
Yeah.
Like, what, if you don't want me, I don't want you. Right.
This is all making sense to me. I'm listening. I'm
Right,
like,
yeah. I'm like, okay, Trev, so if you don't want me, you'll never see me again. That's
Yeah.
how I was coming. I was like, yeah, Trev don't know. I keep it moving.
Yeah, but then you
But-
needed him, and you called.
At like 5 a.m. in the morning.
Wow, and Trev showed up.
Yes, he
Not an
did.
issue.
Always do.
Always do. Which also adds to the feelings. I get it.
Right,
I'm
because
adding
he's
up.
dependable.
Dependable.
Right.
Got it. So why do you want to unlock his phone today?
Recently, I actually, by accident, because I don't go through people's phones and stuff, because I know better. Now, you might find something you don't want to see,
That's how you
right?
bring it to me. That's
Right,
how you
we
bring it to
gonna
me.
ask you. But yeah, I want to unlock it mostly because I see that he's still communicating, having like an open door with his ex-girlfriend. I'm not really insecure, guys, about it. Like, I understand that. Like, some people are friends with their ex. Everyone not gonna be okay with that. But for me, I told Trevor, I said, look, I understand that. Just run it past me first. If you're gonna be speaking to this person, let me kind of acknowledge that.
Yeah, feel included,
Right.
because that keeps the trust there. All right, makes sense to me. Well, listen, everyone. Let's hear what he has to say about all this. Everyone, please welcome Trevor to the show. Hey, Trevor, nice to meet you, man.
Likewise.
Yeah, good to meet you. I gotta tell you, other than like the title, Vanessa just painted a very lovely picture of you. You are dependable, you're showing up for her kids. So I wanna know, how do you feel about what Vanessa just said about you?
I agree, and I can't really go too far against, but the whole thing with the ex, it was only a happy birthday text. So
Only.
What happened?
Can't be just only, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? You put it
Like-
kind of like it's nothing.
When was your last relationship?
it was a couple of years ago, but it was for about 7 years.
7 years. And,
So-
and where does this this fear of commitment come from?
I'm scared a little bit.
Why?
Kind of fearful of.
You not that scared. You really not. I'm not gonna lie, Karamo, because he did tell me during the break he was thinking about making someone else his girlfriend.
Is he keeping the door open for other women?
Not want a woman with no kids.
I want to start my own family.
How dare you? Like,
She wants to unlock his phone and find the truth.
Who was it that put this message in your head that, like, these babies ain't really yours? You know that, right?
we going on dates, we going on trips, we meeting each other's parents.
So why do you think he doesn't want to commit?
He don't want to date a woman with kids.
So why do you want to unlock his phone today?
Because I see that he's still communicating, having like an open door with his ex-girlfriend.
Where does this fear of commitment come from?
I'm scared a little bit.
You not that scared. But during the break, he was thinking about making someone else his girlfriend.
Really?
Yeah. And it was shocking.
So what was it about this other person during the break that you were considering?
Right.
I knew this person for a long time, a very long time. But I connected back with Vanessa,
Okay.
and
But my thing was how, when we were dating, right, before we went on a break, how you was so sure and adamant about not dating, not being in a relationship, not wanting a woman with no kids, and turn around, we go on a break. Now you ready for a relationship. How that work?
Did that woman have kids?
no,
She did not.
no.
So it was
Nah.
because she didn't have no kids.
That was definitely a plus
How is that a plus?
Plus.
for me because I want to start. Honestly, I want to start my own family. Like, I don't want to. You know, when you walk into a home that's already has kids, then you have the extra people along with the kids. You know, fathers.
But when you say you really love my kids, though, my kids, you know what I mean? You've been around you for about 2 years
Vanessa,
now.
does that hurt you when he just said that it's definitely a plus if a woman doesn't have kids?
Right. This is the thing where I say guys is clueless about what they say sometimes. I don't want to insult nobody, right? The wordplay is always the thing for women, right? So we hang on to that.
It's language. Language is
Right.
important when you're communicating. Yeah. So does that
Right.
hurt?
Like, what in the misery? How dare you? Like, for real, right? I got that from you.
And I say, what in the misery, girl?
Yes, we got Queen that. Karamo.
Okay, what in the misery, okay?
That's for you, yes. What in the misery, Trev? Because for real.
What in the misery? Oh my God. But you're saying, are you still in contact with that ex whose kids you were involved with? Or this other one that you were thinking about being in a relationship with?
No, not the one that I had thought about being in a relationship with, but my ex that has the kids just because I'm still a part of those kids' lives. But I don't have any type of feelings towards her, like, you know, like being in love with her. You know,
So
I still have
what
love
made
for
you
her.
feel like you had to text her
Hold
happy
on,
birthday?
give me a second. We've been in a relationship for 7 years. So it's not just, you know, just thrown away, like it's just over all the way. Like the relationship is over and being in love with that person is over. But as far as that person had been a part of your life for that long, that's not the, you know, like the easiest thing to just.
Why did you decide to take the break from Vanessa?
Because she, you know, when we first started talking, I told her from the beginning I didn't really want a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And
it sounded like y'all both had that agreement in the beginning.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But
did you tell her in the beginning that you didn't want to date a woman with kids?
yes.
You told her that?
Yes.
Do you think you send mixed messages?
Honestly, I could see that because we always together. I have a lot of fun with her, you know, and my emotions be in it too. But it's just that I'm kind of, you know, at this point, I don't know, I'm kind of like, I got a little guard up. I don't know. The title thing, it gets to a point where, you know, all right, like right now, we have a great relationship, a great bond. I feel like once the title thing hit, it's going to be an issue.
Why is that something that you feel like it's going to be an issue?
Because it's happened
It's been
before.
an issue for you in the past.
Yes.
So the titles from the past caused you some problems, and so now you're like, Okay, I'm gonna get back to the past relationships, but I want to get to my audience to figure out. I want to take to the comments and hear what y'all got to say about this. And y'all got some comments on this? Come on over. What's your comment?
Do you think that you're just nervous to move into a new relationship because of the issues that you experienced in the past?
Most definitely.
So what are the issues you experienced in the past?
It's deep. It's real.
We got time.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it that put this message in your head that, like, these babies ain't really yours? You know that, right? She wants to unlock his phone and find the truth.
Let's first get to this unlock the phone.
Will this couple be able to work it out today?
If not, just move on.
Or realize they shouldn't be together? Can you commit and give her a title and say, you're my girlfriend? Stay tuned.
Are you still in contact with that ex?
I'm still a part of those kids' lives. I don't have any type of feelings towards her, like being in love with her.
Do you think that you're just nervous to move into a new relationship?
So what are the issues you experienced in the past?
It's deep. It's real.
We got time.
Okay. The real commitment issue was from my last, because I had issues with, you know, having the family dynamic, and it wasn't. I didn't really feel like it was my family. And
what made you feel like it wasn't your family?
Because I wasn't the father. I grew up in a home where it was my mother and my father. So just knowing that I'm not.
But something had to trigger that feeling. So usually in most cases, there's somebody has said something that now sticks in your subconscious. So was it her ex? Was it the man that she had the children with? Was it her? Was it your mother and father? Who was it that put this message in your head that, like, these babies ain't really yours? You know that, right? Who was it that said something to you?
at the time, probably parents and
Your parents. So your parents didn't like this woman that you were dating prior, and they reminded you that those are not your kids.
not so much of didn't like, but just more so of listening to me speak to them, and then having their own input.
So your parents mean a lot to you,
Yeah, most
and
definitely.
your parents' opinions mean a lot to you.
Yeah.
Boom. Got it. We don't need no more questions here. Got it. Let's go back. All right, so one of the things for me is that you did say you wanted to unlock the phone to get the results of his phone to see if he's talking to anybody else, right?
Correct.
You know, on my show, we like to go through phones. We like to
Yes,
go through
you
text
do.
messages.
Yes, you
we like to go
do.
through apps. We like to go through messages.
Yeah.
We like to go through everything. So me unlocking this phone, what would this do for you?
Shed some light on some things. Should I move on or not? Should I stay? Do we have something to work out? Like, are we wasting each other's time? What? Like, you know what I mean?
But why would we be wasting each other's time?
You don't want somebody that has kids. We already invested. My kids invested. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, let's first get to this unlock the phone. So, Trevor, will this couple be able to work it out today? If not, just move on. Or realize they shouldn't be together. Can you commit and give her a title and say, you're my girlfriend? Stay tuned.
You are the five. Get off my stage.
So me unlocking this phone, what would this do for you?
Shed some light on should I move on or not? Do we have something to work out?
Well, let's first get to this unlock the phone. So Trevor refused to unlock his phone. He told us that there's no need for us to go through his phone. Trevor, what was the reason that you decided not for me to unlock your phone?
Why wouldn't you unlock the phone, Trev? Like, what was that about?
Because I still have, honestly, I know I still have some things in that phone, but
Some things in that phone like what?
like stuff from my past, and I wouldn't want her to see those things.
Or where he
because-
was on the break, I guess.
When you're on the break?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna be
I do
honest
a
with you.
lot.
I'm gonna be real with you because as we were just in the audience and as I was asking you a series of questions, I got to the root symptom of what's going on here. I will tell you this right now, is that this is not, unfortunately, the man for you. Because the reality of it is that you, sir, have an issue with stringing women along. By sending these mixed messages, these signals of like, there could be, maybe, I don't know. Look, I'm a nice guy. I'm gonna be there for your kids. Look at this, I love you. You know what I mean? You gotta stop that. You gotta stop that because you're playing with multiple hearts. You're playing with her heart, you're playing with the kids' hearts, you're playing with your ex's heart, you're playing with her kid's heart. There's a lot of hearts that are broken because you can't send a clear message. Because you can't clearly communicate, and then also not only clearly communicate it, you can't make the decision to walk away fully.
Woo!
You understand what I'm saying? You gotta stop this. But there's a bigger thing for you, is that your parents' approval is going to stop you from finding love. And the thing is that when kids who seek for their parents' approval make decisions based off their parents' approval, you end up not finding what you actually need. And I'm not telling you that you can't have a woman that doesn't have kids, but I'm saying to you, if that's really what you want, then do us all a favor and stop going after women with kids. Period?
Right, period. I trust you, Karamo. I'm telling you, you know what you're talking about. You definitely do. You definitely do.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. How do you feel about what I said? Because seriously, I just went through the line with you. I know what's triggering these relationships. I know why you can't commit. I know exactly where it's at. Let me tell y'all what I do. This is what I used to do when I was in private session. I would take notes, and I say, hey, do you remember when you said definitely a plus? Do you remember when you said parents? Do you remember when you said I have a I'm only writing down what you say. This is all your words right here.
Right.
You understand? Yeah. That's all I'm saying. And the reason I'm not gonna bash you right now is because you're showing up for this woman. Like, I just heard she was in an abusive relationship, you showed up, and I appreciate you as a man to be able to say, I'm gonna be there. I appreciate the fact that you're still being there for these other kids and for her kids, because I know how hard it is for single moms sometimes. But the thing is that you can still be a supportive friend and not lead her on. And that's what she deserves. She deserves support, but not to be led on. Can you, Trevor, apologize for leading her on?
I apologize for leading you on.
You think you led me on? Or what? Like, so you really don't want to be with me?
I'm willing to see where, you know.
Trevor, you said on the first date you don't want a woman with kids.
Nah, I know, but just, I guess this kind of was like a therapy session.
That's what we do here on the Karamo Show. That's what we do here. That's what we do here on the Karamo Show.
So, and like I said, like some things is not so conscious. Like,
I get it. It's
and
not.
just like just now when I just was talking to you and you pulled your notepad out.
Listen, and that's why I get it. That's why you're like, I don't think I led you on or whatever. That's why I said from the minute you walked out, I only heard good things. I don't think you're a bad person at all. If you are serious, can you commit today and give her a title and say, you're my girlfriend? If not, just move on. Leave her alone.
I wanna take a stab at trying to, you know,
be a little bit more sincere.
Real relationship.
Oh, try it again. I want you to start again. I'm gonna take a stab at it. Anytime you stab something, what's that exactly? Be a little more vulnerable and sincere with it. You could say, I've been hurt before. I made unconscious decisions that I didn't think was gonna hurt you. But now, and I'll let you fill it in from there.
Now I want to change that. And I want you to be my girlfriend.
Girl, he a good man. Say yes, girl. He a good man. Say yes, girl.
Yes. Is it organic though? It's organic, or because we on this show? Because I want to know, like, you know,
We go home together.
We going home together, baby.
Well, this is the thing. I would say this. I know you have that question, that fear because of the past, but what you have to do right now is that you have to trust it and accept it. And if he shows you anything different, you go. You say, nope, I'm done.
Jump ship.
Jump ship. But right now, I'm telling you, go ahead and trust it. That's your man. That's your boyfriend. That's your boyfriend. That's your boyfriend. All right, everyone, stay with us, friends. We'll be right back. Come on.
You were hurt. Best friends estranged for 10 years.
Met this new guy,
Oh.
and she just turned on me.
Can these women resolve their issues?
My situation changed.
Not invite me to the daughter's birthday?
I did invite you to the...
No, you did not. Talk to the hand.
You know, it is never easy when you're trying to navigate the waters of a friendship. Sometimes we meet people that become our friends for a season, and then other times they're there for the long haul. Well, my guest Carmetha felt that way about her friend Bianca, but says their friendship changed once Bianca upgraded her life and found a man and kicked her to the curb. The two haven't spoken in 10 years. Let's find out what's going on. Please welcome Carmetha to the show. Hi. Come on, Carmetha, give me model strut. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm really good. You look great and you smell great.
Thank you. So do you.
Thank you. So, girl, apparently you have some unfinished business with
God.
Bianca.
Oh, yes.
What's going on?
You know, this young lady is a really nice young lady. You know, she came into my place of business. We became friends, like store friends.
Yeah.
She'll come in, she'll talk. She had a little puppy with her, and she was just so cute, right? So she just come in, ask me questions, do all this cute little stuff. In the midst of all that, she was like, hey, are you guys hiring? I'm like, oh, you want a job? Okay, sure, why not? You know, we connected. I feel like she would be great for the business, part of the team. So I said, okay, yeah, sure. So I set up the interview. So she got the interview, then we really became friends. You know, because we was working together, and she'd call me for points, and just, you know, she just wanted to be friendship.
Yeah. So you say that she upgraded her life and then dumped you.
Oh,
What do you mean by that?
So when she got pregnant, and the guy that she was pregnant with, you know, up and down, young relationship, up and down. So I was like her mentor, you know, talking to her, say, girl, it's gonna be okay. Just telling her it's okay, you know, to move on. So she moved on, and she met this new guy, and then all of a sudden, this new guy and her, she just didn't want to hang out anymore with me. She didn't want to, you know, be my friend. She didn't want to go to parties anymore, shopping, eating. Like, she didn't want to do anything. So I'm like, what the hell's going on here? Like, why would you do me like that? I done brought you into the business, brought you here, you know, to make money, you know, because I felt like maybe you needed money, you know, just being a friend, just being a friend.
Yeah.
She got ghost and just started being with this guy. You know, this guy was in the professional world. And, you know, I guess
What professional world? He's a lawyer, doctor?
No, he's part of the sports leagues, played in the NFL.
Oh, so she got a guy with, oh, this makes more sense with upgrade.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
So now he's working she's an NFL girlfriend.
Correct. So I'm like, oh, yeah. So I feel like, wow, okay, I'm not a jealous person. You know, I'm happy for whatever life you have.
So what happened after she got married?
Oh God, no connection.
Done.
Done.
Completely.
Done completely. She had her daughter had a birthday party, you know, because our daughter's kind of like the same age. So her daughter had a birthday party, wasn't invited, had to hear through the grapevine. You know, and I'm like, these are kids. Like, why can't our kids be at least friends, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know, why can't we still have the kids to be connected? Why do it have to be this way? And she's talking about, well, I don't think it's a good idea for you to come over here. I don't think it's a good idea. And then I just felt like she wanted to be around her NFL friends, you know, because they have, you know, they connect in some type of way because their husband's all in the professional world. So she just, you know.
I want to know from you, how has she hurt you?
She hurt me because I'm a loyal friend, and I'm a ride or die, and it just hurt my heart that people would use you and get to where they need to be, and once they get a certain way or certain lifestyle, they want to change. You don't have to change because you done moved up in the world. You don't have to disown me or make me feel like I'm nothing. You know, I had your back.
Yeah. So it's time for us to come face to face. It's time for you to come face to face with your friend that you haven't seen in 10 years. Everyone, please welcome Bianca to the show. Welcome, Bianca.
Hi, how are you?
You are fly.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
So 10 years.
10
Y'all haven't
years.
seen each other.
Right.
You heard what she said backstage.
I
What's
did.
going through your mind?
What's really going through my mind is that my number has not changed in 20 years. So you could have called me. That's your problem. My number didn't change.
Problem.
Best friends, estranged for 10 years.
My situation changed.
Not invite me to the daughter's birthday?
I did invite you to
No, you
the
did not.
Is this friendship about to be over for good?
Talk to the hand.
You are the five. Get off my stage.
She came into my place of business. We became friends.
So you say that she upgraded her life and then dumped you.
Oh,
What do you mean
God.
by that?
I was like her mentor, and she met this new guy. Like, what did I do to you to where, you know, you had to disconnect from me?
You heard what she said backstage.
I
What's
did.
going through your mind?
my number has not changed in 20 years. So you could have called me. The whole situation about you got me a job because I needed money. No, I inquired. You didn't get me anything. I applied for it.
Let's be clear.
Hold on, wait.
Let's be clear.
Don't cut me off because I'm not going to cut you off in conversation. So let me finish. I applied for the job. I interviewed for the job several times, and I landed the job myself. I told you, appreciated you for referring me.
That's not true.
Referring me.
You didn't say anything to me.
Yes, I did.
You took the
don't play games in my face,
You took
Carmetha.
the friendship out of context.
Don't play games in my
And
face.
you did not say anything about nothing. Because we were friends. And I didn't expect you to say, oh, thank you, I appreciate it. We're friends. But when you changed, that made me upset.
When did I change?
You changed when my daughter didn't come to your birthday party.
No, it was not.
Well, Bianca, I want to know this, because she says it really that you changed, especially when you got the man.
I did not.
Okay, from your point of view, what happened then?
From my point of view is that, yes, prior to it, my relationship before with my previous situation, I did come to her for advice and things of that nature. That relationship was deaded. And then all of a sudden I met someone when I went out with my cousins. I met someone and then we just hit it off. We were just hanging out all the time, going out, doing different things. He accepted my daughter and everything like that and was a father to my daughter. So I would communicate that with her, and she was the one who was always like, well, let's go out, let's go to the club, let's go do this, let's go do that. It was like a whirlwind when I met my husband, and she knows that.
But why would
I'm not going to
why
go
would
out
our
to a club
relationship
with
change, though?
It didn't. You
It
just
did
wanted to go
change.
to a club.
Not all the time.
Yes,
we
she
didn't
did.
even go to lunch, sweetie.
That's not true.
And not invite me to the daughter's birthday?
I did invite
no,
you to
you
the
did not.
Yes, I did.
Well, why
I
wasn't I
disinvited
there?
you. I disinvited you. Let's get it straight. I disinvited you to the birthday party because you would always come and try to confront me about, oh, you can't go out, you can't hang out because you got a man now, you can't do this because you got a man now.
That's what
it has
friends
nothing to do
do.
with being, no, it does not. You should be more understanding and know
Why
that
should I
my
understand?
situation changed. And therefore, I can't go hang out in the club. I can't go hang out and go
But
do
did
this
you
and do
tell
that.
me
and do
all
that.
this?
I did.
You disconnected
I
from me.
did.
No, you did
no,
not.
and
You
then
disconnect
on
and you
that
told me
point,
I
every time
wasn't.
you would tell me, you would say, hey, why don't you, oh, can you ask him? Can you go out? Can you get his permission for you to go out? I don't have to get anyone's permission to do anything.
Well,
I'm grown.
you know why I said that? You know why I said that? Because you disconnect from me. You didn't invite me to your daughter's birthday party. I understand the fact that a person get married. Let's be clear. I get that. But friendships don't end based on a marriage.
They sure.
You understand what I'm saying? So you disconnect from me. You wasn't trying to be my friend anymore. You know, I ain't seen you over 10 years.
That's your problem. My number
it's
didn't
my
change.
problem.
Yeah, that is your problem because
Why would I call you and I
when we
wasn't
had the
invited to
birthday party,
anything?
listen. When
Girl,
you
bye.
were invited to the birthday party, don't get it twisted. You were invited to the birthday
By
party.
who?
By me.
So why did she feel like she
and her-
wasn't?
Because she called me the week before talking about, oh, well, you don't want to go hang out this week. I said, no, I can't go hang out with this week. I'm making party preparations. She was like, see, that's what's wrong with you. You don't want to never go hang out. And I got you this job and I did this for you and I did that.
Wait a minute.
I don't need
You're
nobody
lying.
to keep telling me what they did for me because I said thank you. What more can I say is a thank you?
You had this birthday party through somebody else. It wasn't through
No,
you.
it was through me,
No, it was
Carmetha.
not.
The main reason why you got, maybe you need some ginkgo biloba, or maybe you need some
No.
lion's mane, or
No,
maybe
I
you
don't
need
need a
something
damn
for cognitive
thing. I
function
need
because
you
you
to get
can't
it straight.
remember correctly.
It's been 10 years, so maybe you forgot.
No, I didn't forget anything. I'm steady.
What was it that made you stop talking, though? Because I'm hearing you say she was a good friend. I'm hearing you say that she did go out. And then all of a sudden, it does sound like you just started saying no. What was that reason?
I didn't just start saying no.
Okay.
We did go out. She's saying that I never
You
ever
stopped
went.
going. We did go out, but you stopped when you got married.
Are you
I want to
ready?
hear Bianca's
Are
point
you
of view.
okay? Okay, can I talk?
Because I really want to get to the bottom of this.
Okay, so the thing is, we did go out. We went to lunch, we went to dinner, we went to the club still, but it was a situation
Not
where
when you
I'm
got
not going to
married.
do it all the time now that I am married. I'm not going to go out all the time now. I'm not. Because it's just out of respect. I don't want my husband to do certain things, and I'm not going to disrespect him by doing certain things. That's just
So
period.
do you feel like Carmetha did not respect your boundaries?
Yes, she did not respect my boundaries. And every time I would say, she'd be like, oh, well, can you go ask your husband for permission to do this or go do that?
So
And I don't have time.
never said that.
Yes,
I'm
you
gonna ask you
did.
this.
Bye.
Were
Yes,
you
you did.
Were you clear about the boundaries?
No.
Was I clear about the
No.
boundaries?
It was just like, no, we not going. No, we can't do this.
I
no,
didn't
I'm
say
married.
that. I don't
Yes,
even
you
talk
did.
like that.
Carmetha,
What-
I want to
what-
ask
what-
her.
I don't
I
even
want
talk
to hear.
like
I want to
that.
ask her.
I don't even
Carmetha.
I'll
talk-
give you
I
an
don't even- I don't
example.
even talk like that.
Bianca, let me
Well,
hear.
your
let me
example
hear.
is wrong. Maybe you
Let me
need to
hear.
rethink it.
Let me hear.
You know what?
Let me hear. What did you give the boundaries?
Talk to the hand.
Did you give the boundaries?
Talk to the hand. Okay, whatever.
Did you make the boundaries clear?
So if you want to stay going back
Understood
and
loud
forth
and
and
clear.
bickering,
Can these women resolve their issues? You were hurt.
Yeah.
Tell her. Find out next.
It was just like, no, we not going. No, we can't do this.
I
no,
did
I'm
say
married.
that. You would always come and try to confront me about, oh, you can't go out, you can't hang out.
'Cause that's what
it has
friends
nothing to
do.
do with being, no, it does not. You should be more understanding and know
Why
that
should I
my
understand?
situation changed.
Did you make the boundaries clear?
I did make the boundaries clear.
Such a
I told
liar.
her by time when I was, it was all new to me. Everything was all new to me. Like I have someone that I'm with. I want to respect him. I want him to respect me in the same way that I respect
You're
him.
trying to build a new relationship.
So
I understand.
why couldn't she just understand that? It wasn't that I just stopped talking to
But
her
I'm
because I did
asking.
not.
I'm asking, and without you
And I
saying
did,
it.
Okay.
and I did
'Cause
tell
this
her
is
because I told
bogus.
her before. I said, Carmetha, look, she knows how I am. I'm non-confrontational. I don't want to be put in a corner or whatever because I've worked on myself so hard to not just flip out and go like, wow. So if you want to stay going back
Understood
and
loud
forth
and
and
clear.
bickering on the phone,
No,
back
it's
and
not
forth,
bickering, it's
I'm not
facts.
going to do that.
It's facts.
I'm not going to do
Well,
that.
really, what it is that the bickering comes from being hurt, and so that's what we have
There
to
you go.
realize.
Did
She
you
was
understand
hurt.
that?
She was hurt.
Well, you should have said that.
Well, you should have known that anyway.
I'm not psychic. I'm not
You
psychic.
know- you know
My
I'm
name is not.
upset.
Hold on.
I'm
Have
not
I ever
psychic.
treated you or said anything out the way to you?
Yes.
No, I have not. I've been real
Don't play,
cool.
Carmetha.
I like
Girl,
when people
do not
figure
play.
things out on their
Do
own.
not play. Because I
Because
felt,
let me tell you, we're gonna get to what I was about to say to y'all, and y'all both just said it right now. You were hurt because I had to make sure that the language was clear and you weren't clear enough about your boundaries. So both y'all over here are saying, I miss my friend, I need you. And you're like, I love you too, but I'm trying to also figure out how to navigate this new relationship. And y'all are not communicating clearly about that. And
Right.
then you got in this cycle of like, she don't want to be around me, and you like, oh, she get on my nerves because she don't get I'm trying to grow. That's all that was happening there. This was clearly about not being able to articulate and say what's really going on in your heart. You were hurt.
Yeah.
Because the exact language you used with me is you said, I hate that someone uses me. And I know that's what's lingering in your heart. What did you feel in that moment? Tell her.
I just felt like you didn't want me around anymore. I just felt like you didn't care. I felt like, you know, you got married and, you know, you married success, and I just felt like you just left me behind. Like you didn't show me no love. It just took me to a whole nother level of thinking like I can't trust people now.
Now,
You know?
let me tell you something. None of that is your responsibility. Let me be very clear. Your responsibility is not to navigate her emotions. Can you at least receive what she said, understanding that wasn't your responsibility?
yes, I can receive it because I've missed her as a friend. Like I have missed her as a friend. There's been certain instances where I felt like, oh, dang, Carmetha would have gave me great advice for this, and she wasn't there. But I did not know the way that she was feeling like I used her, because I wouldn't use her for anything. I wouldn't
Tell
use
her that.
anyone.
Tell
I would
her.
not use you. I'm very sorry if you felt that way, because I did not. And I miss you as a friend. I honestly do.
Now, I will say this. When she didn't set the boundaries and weren't clear about the boundaries, your feelings got hurt. And you got to be able to navigate your feelings as well.
True.
Because I can see right now, when you get hurt, you be like, nope, nope.
I mean, that's normal though, right?
No, it's
That is
not.
not
No,
normal.
it's not.
That is not normal.
We're not
That
about
is
to
not
normalize
normal.
unhealthy behavior now. On the
Okay,
Karamo
okay.
show.
Thank you,
No.
ma'am.
Because I heard it. You saying, go talk to your man. Can your man let you out? Because you were trying to see if you could provoke her so that she could show you some emotion,
Exactly.
which would allow you to be vulnerable.
That's true.
That's why people do that. And so if you would have been vulnerable instead of trying to provoke her into vulnerability,
Yeah.
then you could have probably heard her a little bit clearer.
That's a possibility.
Possibility. But
Yeah.
you're hearing each other now.
Yeah.
You're hearing each other now.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to take the first steps to start to rebuild the trust
and the communication in this friendship?
See what I'm saying? She give me that face.
Just playing.
I thought you changed. I thought she changed.
I was just playing. I am. But all of that, that gotta stop. Because I don't respond well to that. Like, that makes me
Girl,
feel
that
like.
was 10 years. Why would I jump down your throat? Whatever happened 10 years ago, I don't give a damn now. How about that?
I'm confused. Because you want to
Girl,
know
bye.
what? I'm confused. You just did the same
So
thing
hold on.
over. This
I
is
know,
why
hold on,
I don't
hold on,
talk.
hold on.
Because you still got that
This
same
is the reason.
personality.
It's I'm my person. What am I gonna do? Morph into another person?
Carmetha, and I'm gonna tell you this. I can see the personality traits that are so positive in you, and I see the ones that are unhealthy. And I just watched it get play out again. You had a bout of vulnerability, and then something triggered you, and you went right back into the same behavior pattern. So if you want to try again, she's willing to take the first steps, but you have to acknowledge that when you feel triggered, that you can't go into attitude mode.
Okay.
So are you willing to take the first steps?
I'm willing to try.
To try. You want to give your friend a hug?
Yeah.
Y'all gonna be all right. Now listen, everyone, thank you so much for being with us. Come back next time, friends, so we can keep talking and growing. I love you all.